Hey, 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 beautiful heart, what's vibin'? How are you doing today? Dr. Denae, Metaphysician, here just to do a really quick reading for my light workers and my star seeds. In meditation, I was shuffling my Lumerian deck, and these three came flying out in the most interesting way. And they really were going, they went along with what I was already picking up in the energy. So this may or may not be your reading. Geez, sorry guys, this Mercury retrograde, I'm tripping all over my words, can't get my words out, and I'm even making up some words. So just bear with me. Okay. So the energy that I was feeling in regards to my light workers, star seeds, those, when I refer to that, I'm talking about people who have been on this awakening path for a while. You're not new to the path. You already know who you are and all of that. So you've already got some stuff behind your belt. The energy I was picking up is almost this energy of like needing to stay in fight mode or warrior mode. Meaning, yes, you have your guards up, but it's this energy of feeling like you need to analyze everything. You need to, I'm hearing clap back. That's not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was respond to everybody and everything, kind of clear your name, all of that. So if that's you, if that rings even just a little bit true, this reading is probably going to resonate for you. You've walked through a portal, this energy portal over the past couple of days. It's been intense. You've kind of been all over the place with it, but you're coming through it. You are being called at this time to let go. Let go of the overanalyzation. Let go of needing to figure it all out. Maybe it's figuring out the whys or whatever behind it. You've entered into a whole different level. This is where your spiritual tools that you've been gathering, learning how to use them, this is the time where you now put those into play. You approach your life from a more spiritual aspect versus the human consciousness aspect. And this is where you dig down for that faith, that knowing, that inner force that you know that you know that you know. You may not know how you know, but you know. And that's all that matters. And this part of the path is disciplining your mind and your thoughts. A lot of old dogmas, old stories, old things have been really trying to get your attention. All right. So the three cards that fell out, the first one is number 8, the last cloak. Release old identities, magnificence realized. This is for those that are really owning who you are. You're accepting it and you're allowing it. You are bringing down the veils, or like this says, the last cloak. In other words, those false identities that you've been trying to do life in. The best way I could sum that up is to be in the world, but not of the world. You have been playing in the matrix with the matrix personality and identity too long. You no longer can do that anymore. And you're finally finding that peace and that strength in being different. Okay. The next one, number 9, doorways into now. Letting go of the warrior portals. This was the energy I was picking up on, and when this card came out, I went, ooh, I need to turn on the camera now. Here's here's the pattern. And guys, you can start paying attention and being aware of how these patterns show up in your life. So you can, again, this is just adding to your own unique instruction booklet on how to work with the universal laws and be in the quantum realm while still being in a physical 3D dense body. You now know you are not your body. Your body is not you. Your body is supposed to be your slave, meaning it takes all of its direction from you. So you've gotten that. You're already kind of moving through that. But with this, we have been in that warrior mode for so long. You know, you don't rise up into your purpose and your knowing of being a light worker starseed. Again, just using these as broad terms, whether you relate with Palladian, Arcturian, Atlantis, Lemuria, Syrian, whatever. The names and stuff don't matter. You just know you see things different. You're a higher being on some level. Now is the time to rest in that and know there's nothing you need to prove to anybody, especially to any matrix people. This is literally where you surrender that mode of, well, I got to prove I'm right, or I got to prove myself. No, that energy is gone. And if you try to stay in that energy or bring that with you, it is going to be so uncomfortable. It literally is like putting on a sandpaper bathing suit and acting like a salmon. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about and why a salmon, salmon by nature, what do? They swim upstream against the current. Go watch a video of salmon. That is exhausting, but that's what the Matrix does. That's what it taught us. You know different. You need to leave those Matrix ways behind, because this portal that you're walking through, this portal is designed to refresh you, to strengthen you, to help equip you for your tomorrows. But we have to be on record allowing that. Subconsciously, we can stall the progress by subconsciously not realizing what's going on and acting like the salmon. So everybody just do your own self-inventory. And again, don't get into judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, shame, none of that. There is no room for that. Just take an inventory. Okay, where have I been giving in subconsciously to my human consciousness? You recognize it. Oh, okay, not going to do that anymore. For those of you who know about the violet flame, say cancel, 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 delete, delete, put it in the violet flame, let it purify, and then move on. For those of you who are old enough, like myself, to remember the Etch-a-Sketch, absolutely love that toy, but you draw something on it. I mean, you only had these two knobs. But you draw something, you didn't like it, you take it and you just shake it and Etch-a-Sketch it away. That's where you're at now. You don't need to sit with it. You don't need to analyze it. Expression. Number 4, authentic expression. Words are powerful. Truth. This portal that you're walking through does call a different level of you. It calls for you to be truthful first and foremost to you, because everything else will follow in that way. But this is about finding your own divine expression. Who cares what other people think? And I know it's a process to get there because of our backgrounds. And all light workers, starseeds, we all share the similar types of energy that we went through. And I'm just going to focus on just this physical embodiment that got us here. There was a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. A lot of times you could not express yourself the way you wanted to. Now This energy is shifted. This portal you're walking through, it is going to be uncomfortable whenever you try to be the old you or not authentic and not express your truth. Yeah, there are people who aren't going to like it. That is absolutely okay. There's no right or wrong in this. It literally is just, you know what? Everybody has their opinion. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to buy into it, because opinions aren't truth. They're just what somebody believes. And this is what you're walking out of. This is what held you back for so long. How people treated you, what they say, you know, this, like always needing to prove who you are. It's because your light, even though it was covered over during those times, still irritated their demons. And what I mean by demons is they're shadows. And shadows are projected energy that we take on and we believe it's ourselves. And then we get into that whole self-sabotage, that negative inner dialogue. You show up as you. Yeah, you're going to irritate some people, especially people that you've been tied to energetically. This is where you get to decide. You can't bring everybody with you. Your role here is to walk your path, evolve, bring in the illumination, you know, whatever path you're on, but to really go forward. The people that have been with you up until this time, yeah, I'm sure you've probably lost a lot of people. All it is because you are no longer an energetic match. You're vibrating different. So people come into our lives that match our energy. So if there are still people in your life that are no longer on your frequency and they have no desire to go higher, don't let that hold you back. Doesn't need to be a fallout or any of that, but you do need to express your truth and that you are focusing on love. You're focusing on you, taking your life in a different direction. It's going to be different for everybody. All of you guys are having different experiences, but this is something we all go through. I've gone through it repetitively. And now, you know, people's opinions used to matter to me. Now, they don't. They really don't. And don't think I don't still have people coming at me. I do, who try to analyze what I do or this, that, or, you know, say different things, whatever. Guess what? I recognize that energy. It's older energy. It's me triggering hurts, wounds, fears, and stuff within them. That's okay. That is made for them to have that opportunity to find themselves, find healing for themselves so they can express the way they want to. I hold no animosity against anybody, but I don't listen to anybody's opinions. Just flat out, I don't. Because it's just not what I resonate with. A lot of you are getting to that point that you carry a message within you. This message is bigger than you. The message needs to get out there. Guess what? The Matrix doesn't want you talking about your message. Matrix people do not want you talking about your message. So they're going to do whatever they can to stop you. And this is going to show up in patterns because this is what you're here to overcome. And the only measurement that you should ever be measuring now is you with you. Meaning, how are you today versus how were you in your past? Don't start measuring yourself to anybody else because we are all on our own timelines. The only person you measure yourself with is you. And that's the past self. That's how you measure your growth. Okay? Whew. All right. Obviously that needed to come out. Somebody needed to hear that. Let's see. I really like this energy. There are some of you who literally woke up today and just said, no, you know what? like a light switch. You're not putting up with stuff like you used to. Look, you are now open to new love. New love. You are open to loving yourself in a new way, allowing that 5D unconditional love to come in and take over you. Keep the faith. Yep. I feel like many of you are very weary right now on your path. I get it. But I want to encourage you. Take the time out that you need. Take the rest that you need. And then get back in. But taking that rest that you need, that means not putting your focus, your attention, your energy on anybody else but you. Okay? You need you right now. And where the divine is taking you is amazing. You don't want to miss this. You have a lot of rewards ready to come in. And it's not because the rewards are coming in. One, you deserve it. You earned it. You have been doing the work. So keep going. Keep on keeping on. Always bring it back to yourself. You are the only person you can change. And yes, the battlefield is in the mind. It's with your thoughts. Your thoughts come first. Then you get a feeling that attaches to it. You magnetize, you manifest what you feel. But all this work that you've been putting in on you, it's about to pay off. You are coming into payday. Own it if you want to. All right, beautiful heart. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.